Hey YouTube! Like my blue eyebrows and streaks of blue hair, that's like a big fluff ball. I'm trying to put a piece. Okay. Peace. So, as you can tell by the title, I went to Comic-Con and I'm actually filming the day that I went to Comic-Con. I went on Friday, which is today, but I actually think I'm going to post this video tomorrow, so I think I just confused you guys. Anyway, I'm filming this video the day I went to Comic-Con. That's why I have blue streaks that turn into a fluff ball, and I have blue eyebrows and sparkles that are now all over the place. Anyways, this video is going to be about my Comic-Con experience and meeting Carl Wheezer, aka Rob Paulsen. I did manage to get an autograph out of, and we spoke for a good about 10 minutes. So I'm kind of disappointed now because I was trying to import a video clip that I took at Comic-Con and also some pictures of my full-on face makeup and outfit when they were decent, but it's not working, so I don't know. Anyways, I guess I'm just going to have to tell you what happened, but I'm still going to make it as interesting as it would have already been. Alrighty, so we showed up at Comic-Con about 2-ish. We were trying to find parking, which was very, very hard. There were not a lot of parking spaces, but we finally found a parking garage after driving around for a while. So we parked and then walked over to the Comic-Con area, which was actually not very far away from the parking garage itself. So we walked over there, and while you're walking, you see a bunch of people dressed up, mainly Star Wars and superhero peoples. People. I'm sorry. So my whole family went to Comic-Con, actually, my mom, dad, sister, and I. And my sister dressed up as Jimmy Neutron, which was pretty cool because we met Rob Paulsen, aka the voice of Carl in the show, The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron. And I dressed as Hatsune Miku, this pop icon, who isn't a real person, by the way, but she has this teal hair. You can't miss her. She has this teal hair, and she's a Vocaloid. She's also very famous in Japan and also does live concerts there, which is pretty cool because you see this projection of a person who isn't even real but has so many fans. It's really cool, and if you don't know who Hatsune Miku is or Jimmy Neutron, go check them out because they are actually pretty cool characters. So we arrived at Comic-Con, and the security actually wasn't too tight. Maybe that's just because we didn't get there at 12 when it started. But I don't know, the security wasn't really tight, really. I mean, if you had a weapon, they're gonna check it. Like, you can't bring a real weapon, of course. You can bring like a Nerf gun or something like that, or a lightsaber, whatever you want. But, no real guns. But we didn't have any fake weapons, so we just walked on through. And we got tickets here. And we go inside, and there's a whole bunch of people. There's a bunch of little booths set up with all these different vendors, like, all over the place. The place is pretty big. And each vendor is trying to sell you their own item. There were a lot of comic book stuff, a lot of Star Wars stuff, a lot of Pokemon stuff for the new Pokemon Go app everywhere. And I also have something to say about Pokemon later on in this video. So we're just walking around, and the costume ideas were actually pretty creative, and some of them looked pretty expensive to make or to buy. But not me. I just do it the cheap way. Just go to Walmart, buy $2 hairspray, just spray it in yourself. You have blue streaks. It's just very, very hard, so I need to wash this out later. So, just going around and stuff, the characters that I saw there, the cosplayers, I saw Ash and Misty from Pokemon. I honestly think that was the cutest one because I ship Ash and Misty so much. They're so cute. Aww. But anyway, they're so cute. So I think that was like my favorite two things that I saw, Ash and Misty. They're superheroes galore, like Batman and Spider-Man and Deadpool and Captain America and a bunch of other stuff. We saw Dipper and Mabel Pine from Gravity Falls and Velma from Scooby-Doo and a bunch of other cool stuff. The majority of it was actually Star Wars and a little bit of Harry Potter, a lot of Pokemon, and a lot of superheroes. So I did get a souvenir, like all people should when you go to Comic Con, even though the stuff is pretty expensive. But I mean, it's Comic Con. It's like some people go every year, some people it's a once in a lifetime thing. But if you do go there, whether it be in San Francisco or Tampa or any other place, you should get a souvenir. You should just get one. But what I got was a Pokemon hat, and I really wanted one. A lot of people had this Pokemon hat. They had it like, you see this, it was like this front half, and it just looked all the same like that. I actually didn't know what this was. I thought it was a C for Catch 'em All. It's actually an L for League, which I just now realized. But this was Ash's first hat in the original Pokemon series, so I wanted one. And you can wear it like this. It is actually a snapback, so that's pretty cool. You can wear it like this, or this, the traditional Ash way. But I think it looks really cute, and it's like, I think it's really cute. Okay, meeting Rob Paulsen. Okay, so there were actually a lot of people there to meet, like maybe 15, 20. I don't recall how many. They had Pinky and the Brain, you know, that old show, Nickelodeon. The 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was about to say Mutant Ninja I don't know. Something like that. They had the 4 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Some new Star Wars characters. A lot of people were going to that because, you know, that kind of like, the new Star Wars thing kind of exploded all over the internet. I personally don't really care for Star Wars. Sorry. I just don't really care for it. But anyways, my sister and I only wanted to see one person. Rob Paulsen. Carl Wheezer from Jimmy Neutron. And like I said earlier, if you do not know who Jimmy Neutron is, you do not know the show, go check it out because it ended a while ago, but it was a pretty cool show, and my sister and I used to watch it, and there are actually a lot of people who watch it. Alrighty, so we were waiting in line to go see Rob Paulsen because he had this little meet and greet thing. You could talk to him for a little, get an autograph or photo or something. He could personalize a message for your autograph. So we were standing in line for that about maybe 30 minutes. I don't know, I have a bad sense of time, but about 30 minutes. And he finally comes, and we're like up maybe like 5 people back or something. But the line goes through quickly, and he talks to people, hugs them, shakes their hand, whatever you want, and then they'll go off. So it finally came up to us. So my sister and I are pretty excited. I mean, it was one of our childhood shows that we watched, so I mean, we're going to meet a character from there, so pretty cool. So now it's our time to talk to and meet Rob Paulsen. So we go up, and I've actually never seen a picture of Rob Paulsen before. Like, I knew he was the voice of Carl Wheezer. I just didn't know what he looked like at all, so that was the first time for that. But we started talking to him. My sister was talking to him. You get like, if you get an autograph, we both got autographs that said the same thing, except he wrote our names. But if you get an autograph, they give you like this free little paper thing that you can choose whatever picture. You can choose the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle he played, or like Jimmy Neutron or something, whatever you want. Or like a picture of Rob Paulsen. So he came to signing it. He has his little Sharpie. He's talking to my sister. And he sees that she is in her Jimmy Neutron lab coat with the Jimmy Neutron little logo. She has a Jimmy Neutron stuffy in her pocket. Goddard stuffy in her other pocket. And she's going around as Jimmy Neutron. So we were going to ask him to speak in his Carl Wheezer voice because, you know, of course we wanted to hear it. But as soon as he saw that, he was just like, Jimmy Neutron fan. He got like really excited. So he just started talking to us and just hitting it up a bunch. And he said like so many quotes. And then he said so many quotes of Carl Wheezer. Like, it was honestly amazing to see that. And it was just like, it kind of blew my mind because that was like the first autograph I've ever gotten from anybody. And especially from a voice actor too, you know. So she wanted the quote, are you gonna finish that croissant? Yeah, okay. So she wanted the quote, are you gonna finish that croissant? So he's just like, so he said it, and he was talking in his Carl voice the whole time. And then she's just like, oh, could you write my name too? And he's just like, oh, sure, whatever you want. So he writes a quote. He writes, hi, Alexandra, are you gonna finish that croissant? Love, Carl. And then Rob Paulsen in parentheses. And then he's just like, thank you for coming so much. Like, it's great to have the Jimmy Neutron fan here. And we're just like, cool, and we're all laughing and stuff. It was fun. And then it comes to my turn, and he's gonna sign my autograph, and the first thing he says in his Carl voice, "You have blue hair. That's weird." And I'm just like, "Oh, okay." And but it wasn't like mean. It was funny. It was funny. So we're just laughing, and it was like really cool. And so he signs and gives me an autograph. I grabbed this little pamphlet thing that says Jimmy Neutron and Planet Sheen. And that's his autograph right here. So I have it. I just put it in this little lamination thing so it doesn't get messed up. So for me, he wrote, "Hey, Jacqueline, are you..." Okay, I'm sorry. He said, "Hey, Jacqueline, are you going to finish that croissant? Love, Carl." Rob Paulson, right down there. But yeah, honestly, I think he was pretty cool and chill and pretty laid back. And honestly, everybody at Comic-Con was pretty laid back and pretty cool and nice. And then shortly after we left, we walked around a little bit more. And my sister got a souvenir. And then we started driving back home. So that was my Comic-Con experience. And if you guys have similar Comic-Con experiences, if you've never been to Comic-Con and this gave you an idea of what Comic-Con was like, feel free to like my video and comment, share with your friends, and don't be afraid to subscribe. Thank you for guys helping me build up this channel. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for everything. If you liked this video, if you like Jimmy Neutron or Hatsune Miku, just like this video. Talk about it with your friends. Talk about it with me. I'd be glad to comment too and reply to your comments. So you guys have a super awesome day. Bye. Sorry guys, I just realized that I think I might have lied. I finished the video, took all my makeup off, so no more blue eyebrows. Still have blue streaks because I haven't taken a bath yet. But I realized that there is actually a way to import the photos and the videos from Comic-Con, so I'm gonna go do that and put them in here. So hope you guys like it.